Hello everyone, Jarath here. Today I'm going to try and take out this base in front of us and clear it out with all the bugs. I'm just trying to chase down some recipes, as they only really appear in these abandoned outposts, and usually and typically you find them in the storage chests. So before this planet goes boom and gets incinerated, just going to try and loot the main building or the main chest in this outpost. But I'm actually doing it the hard way, like trying to kill all the bugs before the planet gets incinerated. So usually if you want an easy run, you run out after the planet gets incinerated, and then while there's no bugs in the outposts, you can just run in there and just loot the chests before the bugs return to the planet or to the surface. But where's the fun in that? So I'm going to try and take out this outpost, clear the bugs, and then race back before the planet goes boom. I wouldn't be surprised in another update in the future that they change it to the point where you can't actually loot the chest while everything's just been incinerated, making it that the chest is too hot to touch or something. Because that would be probably less of an exploit, I guess you could say. I reckon this game could do really well if the developers change it in a future update to add the drops of these bugs, like the biofacts, just to include them in some of the recipes maybe, or wider variety of weapons and recipes that it requires, rather than just dropping something that you can just basically burn off in an analyzer that just gets you extra points for corporations. But later on in the game, it does require you to get the analyzing points for some of the recipes, so you'll be spending them like crazy later on. One thing's for sure, there's a lot of bugs in this outpost as well, so mainly a lot of slashers and the spitters as well. The upside about using this pistol is that when you die, you don't lose the pistol, whereas the assault rifle you have to build it again to basically get it back, and I think it costs 200 material points, and that's without spending them on mods. Changing mags. But I could do another video on that as well, with just how to get the weapons and what's required, and what you can unlock as well, what type of unlocks there are as well for each weapon. Changing mags. Changing mags. Reloading. Changing mags.
Reloading. Changing mags. Changing mags. Reloading.
So now we're a lot closer into the base now. Now these rubble piles always basically have material points in it that you can use for building and building ammo as well. And the rubble piles are everywhere in these abandoned outposts. Here's a downed drone or a drone wreck. They always have a chip or a damaged chip of some kind in them, which you just use on the analyzers. Okay, so we've got some old busted solar panels up here, and that's the building we want to go to here, which has a recipe in it. It's always the biggest anonymous building with multiple levels that usually has recipes. And that orange grass down there is another hazard in itself as well. So steer clear of running through that stuff as well. One simple thing that the developers could put in, I reckon, is probably just a compass. Northeast, southwest. Simple UI at the top or bottom. Just to sort of give you some sense of grounding of where you are and which direction you're heading in.
Changing mags.
So killing these larger slashes, they drop these biofacts. So don't forget to keep an eye on the ground after you kill a whole bunch, because there's probably like a 1 in 3 chance that they sort of drop them. And then there's spitters drop them, there's the flingers and the Goliaths as well. They always seem to drop a biofact. You get heaps of points from analyzing from the analyzer once you kill a Goliath. But
reloading.
The ammo that's required to take one down is extensive. Okay, I'm gonna make a break for that main tower and try and grab that recipe and clear out that main building. Mainly because it just these bugs keep spawning in these outposts before the planet has been incinerated. And as always, you can't enter the buildings from the outside using the malfunctioning door. You have to go through some broken part of the building, or jump on a rock to get to a higher level and then drop down, or make your way up from the building to get to the chests usually. So there's the chest, and you can see there was a recipe or a blueprint, and then also keep an eye out for dead bodies, as they also drop war bonds, which you'll need later on.
Empty.
And it looks like I'm about to run out of ammo on my assault rifle. I'm going to have to use the pistol again. Or the mining laser. You know things get desperate when you have to use a mining laser to kill these bugs. And that's my cue to get the hell out of here.
Finding a safe place.
This planet topside is going to go up in flames, so haven't got long, probably another 60 seconds or so. Time to head back to the habitat. I must say, this game has done something right for when the planet goes boom or the sun goes boom
I don't
and
see any
everything
more
goes
enemies.
up in flames. It's awesome just looking out the window and watching everything getting cooked. So unlike No Man's Sky, where you can be on a planet and you get solar winds and you slowly die, this thing just instantly cooks you. So let's show you. I'll build some windows and we can watch this planet burn. You can even see in the distance the sun's starting to glow more and more. And let's see what we got and what we can analyze. So there's a fair bit there.
Tasty.
And of course I was hungry throughout the whole fight. So let's head over to the analyzer just quickly. And there's the 15-second warning. So data points. You'll be using a lot of them later on. So there we go, 13 seconds. Yeah, that sun looks awesome. That's about to go boom.
Raptura's core is unstable.
Here it goes.
Head to safety immediately.
You're a bit late to say that, love. The way they did the clouds there and that instant, they even got the speed of the clouds right, as well, hitting the windows. Alright, thank you. To support the channel, just a simple like and subscribe would go a long way. See you next video.